Hello, everyone. Welcome back. And we're joined here today by a very special guest, Dr. Aziz. Now, Doctor, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself as well as your current position in Uniten for those who may be unfamiliar?
Okay. Thank you very much for having me today. So I'm Abdul Aziz Mat Isa. Currently, I'm Deputy Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Alumni. I've been with Uniten since 1997.
Wow.
So this is 26 years with Uniten.
So, Doctor, we're seeing that at the moment, student engagement is quite high, especially after seeing the ill effects of the pandemic. So, how is the university planning to foster this even more and increase student engagement, both academically and socially?
Actually, it is crucial to have this kind of engagement with students and the management of Uniten. And we always keep this as something important for us, because we don't look our student as our customer. For me, our students, they are our children, where we have to be a good listener. We have to listen to them, to engage with them, and try to have something that we can support them in terms of developing their academic and at the same time to be a good person in this campus.
I love that, Doctor. That is a phenomenal sentiment that you have right there. And having seen the recent elections for student representatives that happened recently, we're seeing a lot of students voice out their opinions, asking about things in regards to the university. So how is it going to be in the future? What is the sort of systems that are put in place for students to voice out their opinions to management and also to make their voices be heard, basically?
Okay. For us, the Student Representative Council, or SRC, not just a normal student body. But at the same time, we try to bring them together with us in the management team. And currently, we have the SRC representative during our meeting, especially in the infrastructure committee, for example, where we look around the campus, how we can help the student to provide all the good facilities for the student. But at the same time, we want to hear from the student what they want to have in this campus to support their learning process in the campus. And at the same time, during our Senate meeting, we also invite at least 2 representatives from the SRC to join us to discuss about the academic program, to discuss about what should we improve and share with the student about our academic system and etc. But of course, not during when we discuss about the result.
Yes, of course.
So they couldn't join us.
You must keep that confidential. That is a surprise for the upcoming. All right. Doctor, you mentioned that you've been here since 1997. Is that correct? So since 1998, we've seen upwards of 30,000 graduates from this phenomenal institution. And we are seeing more and more alumni sort of joining into the workforce as competitive leaders. So how exactly does the university foster this ability to sort of create this amazing alumni that is going to the workforce and really putting themselves out there in these industries?
So, as you mentioned just now, currently, actually, we have nearly 40,000 alumni, all around the world, not just in Malaysia. And we just had, we formed we call it UAA, Uniten Alumni Association, and they just had their annual general meeting last weekend. So I found that this is a very good platform where we can bring together the alumni, the current student, and the Uniten members as well. So UAA, they play a big role. So I just told them that we should bring and call back all the presidents of the SRC. Okay, maybe we can call at least the last 10 years SRC president. Okay, so we can sit with them and bring all them all together, and we can design what we can do for the rest of the alumni.
That is amazing, because you want them to come back, right? You want them back in the scope of the alumni. And how is the university sort of keeping them up to date with what is happening in the university in terms of infrastructure? What are the research opportunities that are offered?
Yes, it's a good question, because currently we're facing this kind of problem, because what we have in our data maybe it couldn't be used anymore.
Yep.
The phone number that they shared with us last time, or the email address, is no longer valid. So what we're doing now, we try to engage or to get back our alumni throughout the social media.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is the future. That's the only way to network back in.
But not Facebook. It's too old.
It's too.
Sorry.
They're moving towards the newer ones.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Trying to bring everyone back and creating a stronger network for the future.
Yes.
So in tangent with that, we are seeing that our graduates from this university is extremely up to date with what is happening in the industry. So how is it that the university has remained relevant in producing course materials and outlines that are able to produce competitive competitive individuals for the workforce?
As we know that in 2022, our employability rate is 96.8%.
One of the highest.
Yeah, one of the highest. Yeah. I think this is one of our secret.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
one of our secret. Whereas our graduates, they have two types of transcript.
Okay.
First, the academic transcript.
Yes.
But another one is their activities.
Yes.
During their stay in Uniten. I think most of our students, they are really, really good in terms of the student activities. Okay, because we have more than 80 clubs and societies in Uniten from both campuses. And for example, the average of activities that been registered with the student affairs, the average was 800, more than 800 a year. So we can see that our students, they are really great. They are not just focusing on the academic, but also they are very active in terms of co-curriculum and outdoor activities as well.
That is phenomenal, having that balance between two. Yeah, that is phenomenal, Doctor. Thank you so much for joining us. We've had a very insightful sort of your point of view on all these questions that have been asked. So, all right, everyone. So we'll be doing a quick rapid fire questions with Dr. Aziz. Now, Dr. Aziz, I'll be asking a couple of questions. You have 5 seconds to come up with a response to these questions. All right?
Okay.
Give or take 5 seconds. All right. The first question, how are you doing today?
Good.
Okay. In one word, describe Convocation.
One word. Good.
Okay. What's your favorite place in our university?
In Uniten?
Yep, in Uniten.
Food court.
Okay. What's your favorite faculty?
CSET.
Okay. What's your vision for the graduates?
Be a good person.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about your job?
I can know more students.
All right. If you could have dinner with one person, living or dead, who would they be?
My parents.
Okay. If you were graduating today, what would you miss the most?
My friends.
Okay. What's the proudest moment in Uniten?
I don't know what to say.
There's just too many. It's understandable.
But let me try to say something. Wherever I go, when I heard something good about Uniten from the others.
Yeah, that is truly something.
Yeah, truly something. Especially when someone mentioned about our student, our graduates. Wow, it's really great.
That's phenomenal. And Doctor, leave a short message for our future graduates.
Okay, try to be yourself and try to do something good for the nation.
That's phenomenal. All right, so let's move on to our second game, which is word association.
Okay.
So I will throw out a couple of words and you give out the next word that comes to mind. All right? So our first one is students.
My children.
Campus.
My lovely place.
Graduation.
Amazing.
Convocation.
For the parents.
Future.
Uniten will be the best.
That is phenomenal, Doctor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
It's a wrap.
Oh,
Okay.
you're killing me.
Okay.